Hello friends, once again welcome back to Active Education Pro. Today I am going to start another video on the series Fibers to Fabrics from class 7 NCERT Science, and this is the third series of this chapter. This is silk. Now I am going to explain silk. Silk is an natural fibers. You know, in my first video already have studied about silk and its sources. So silk is a natural fiber and it comes from another animal. This is silkworm. This is a insect. This is silkworm who produce this silk. Silk is a natural fiber and produced by the silkworm. And this culture, when some person anybody rearing this silkworm for commercial purpose, means to obtain silk, this is known as sericulture. It's known as sericulture. What is sericulture? When someone rearing these silkworms for its commercial purpose, means to obtain silk. This is sericulture. Sericulture means culture of silkworm. This is sericulture, to obtain silk. And then the next thing, how silkworm is produced this silk, means the lifestyle of the silkworm. The lifestyle of the silkworm. Now we are going to study about the lifestyle of silk moth, means how a silk moth produces this silk, how a silk moth obtains the silk, the natural fiber. First of all, the silk moth means the female silk moth. First character is the female silk moth, not male. This is female silk moth. Lays 100 number of eggs at a time on the mulberry leaves. On the mulberry leaves, there is a certain tree. This is mulberry tree, and this is popular for its silkworm. This is mulberry silk. The silkworm lives in this mulberry tree and produces mulberry silk. It is most popular in our location, in our area. And this is female silk moth lays eggs at a time. It lays 100 times of eggs, 100 eggs on the mulberry leaves of this tree. And then this egg, there is a small insect, just like a small insect lives inside it, the egg, and then this egg hatch larvae, and then this is called caterpillar or silkworm. Then the next phase is caterpillar, or you can say silkworm. The first one is female silk moth, lays 100 number of eggs at a time on the leaves of mulberry tree, and then the next phase is caterpillar. This is silkworm. And when this caterpillar next enter it's to the next stage, the next stage of its life, this is resting stage. This is the egg stage, this is the larva stage. This is when female silk moth lays egg first, and then this is the larva stage, means this is the caterpillar. When the silk moth lays egg, after this time the next stage is caterpillar stage, which is larva, and then the next is resting time. When we sleep, when we take rest, we just cover ourselves with a blanket to protect us. Similarly, the caterpillar make a net, like a net, wave net to hold itself. This is known as the stage is pupa stage. Pupa stage, when it is a resting time. It is a resting time, otherwise you can say resting stage of the silkworm. This is the resting stage. On this stage, the silkworm waves a net-like structure to protect itself, to keep rest inside this protection. The silkworm, in this stage, the silkworm moves its head from one side to another side, just like a shape of the English number 8. In this stage, resting stage, the silkworm moves its head from one side to another side, just a shape of English number 8. And at the same time, the silkworm secretes a protein. The silkworm secretes a protein. When this protein exposed to air, it becomes hard. These protein fibers secreted by silkworm, these protein fiber, when exposed to air, it becomes hard. Once again I repeat it. At the resting time, the silkworm waves a net-like structure to hold itself, to protect itself. How? The silkworm moves its head from one side to another side in the form of number of 8. In the form of number 8. And this time it secretes a protein from its mouth. So silkworm secretes a protein from its mouth. So these protein fibers, when exposure to air, it becomes hard. This is protein fiber. This is the actual silk. Finally, it's completed its weaving procedure completed, and this is known as cocoon. when the weaving of this protection coating means the resting stage, the starts at the time of resting stage, it starts weaving, and finally after completing its cover, finally this cover converted into a cocoon. When at the time of sericulture, a farmer colored this cocoon to obtain the silk. This is the silk. Silk is present in this cocoon. Cocoon is the protection cover, protection layer of this silkworm. This is the cocoon, and in this cocoon, then the silkworm next modified, next converted into the next lifestyle. This is once again it converted into silk moth. Just like human being, the other animals lives its lifestyle. That's from a child, from an infant, we become the old age, man. Similarly, the silkworm next after weaving this cocoon, converting this cocoon, the silkworm converted into silk moth inside the cocoon. It develops itself inside the cocoon. Once again, I repeat it. First of all, the female silk moth secretes 100 number of eggs at a time on the leaf of the mulberry tree. Mulberry tree is the famous silk. Mulberry silk is the famous silk. And then from this egg it hatches larva, and this is known as caterpillar or silkworm. Then the next stage is pupa stage, or you can say this is resting stage. At the time of resting stage, silkworm moves its head from one side to another side, just like the shape of English number 8. The English number 8, the shape of English number 8. And at that time, at the same time, it secretes the protein fiber, which is hardened when it exposed to air. If this fiber contact with the air, then it will become hard. And after completing this weaving of this protection layer of silkworm, finally it becomes cocoon, which is collected by the farmer to obtain silkworm. And silkworm is as strong as the steel wire. This protein fiber, when exposed to air, it becomes as strong as the steel wire. So this is the lifestyle of silk moth. And then after converting this cocoon, after completing this cocoon formation, inside the cocoon the silkworm again developed into another silk moth. The silk moth again converted into silkworm converted into silk moth. This is a cycling process. The silkworm, first silkworm, silk moth converted to silkworm, and after converting this cocoon, after weaving this cocoon, once again inside the cocoon the silkworm converted into silk moth. This is the lifestyle of silk moth. So this is the life cycle of silk moth. First silk moth lays eggs, and then eggs convert into larva, which is called silkworm or caterpillar. This larva is called silkworm or caterpillar, and then next is pupa stage, who lives inside the cocoon. Means this pupa wave this covering, this is cocoon, and inside the cocoon, after completing this weaving of this cocoon, covering its covering, then pupa converted to again silk moth. So this is a cycling process. The lifestyle is a cycling process of silk moth. So this is all about silkworm and its lifestyle and its cycling process of its life. And thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and if you have any more questions, any more queries regarding this video, please join in my Telegram group. This is Active Education Pro official group. Join with me in this group, and this link, the Telegram group link, is given in the description box. Please check my description box and join with me. Thank you.